I have my interesting fact segment, and that kind of boils over to.
So we're going right into
Dumpster fire.
interesting fact then? All right.
Do you want to?
Why not?
We also have something big that happened yesterday that we can go into if you prefer.
No, I think we could start with some facts.
Okay.
I don't have any sound effects for our interesting facts segment yet.
Okay, we'll go right into it. This is Brennan Ray, random fact of the day.
How many do we have today?
I got a ton, but we like 3, right?
Let's go with 3. 3 is a good
we
number.
We like 3. My first fact of the day.
All right.
In the 1800s, ducks, that say quack.
Hey, ducks.
Ducks were called arse feet because their feet are so close to their bottoms.
So this is like British ass.
Yeah.
Like British ass feet.
Yeah. Arse feet.
Is because their feet was close
They're
to their anus?
Yeah. That's precisely the reason.
Okay.
That's
fair. And when was this? The 1800s?
Yeah, the 1800s.
I'm glad we've evolved because, I mean, I can call a duck ass feet any day of the week.
Can you imagine telling your kids, like, hey, here's some bread, go feed the arse feet?
Or let's make it more current. Hey, kids, get off the cell phone. I have some bread. Go get to the ass feet. I'm talking about ducks, but we're talking ass feet right now.
Yeah. So
ass feet.
So
ass feet.
Thank God we're not in the 1800s anymore.
Fucking despicable British bastards and their quick wit.
Another fact that I thought was pretty interesting, and I wish I had this ability. A male cheetah, the fastest land animal on land. Yeah.
On Earth,
Yeah, the ones that run. They can make a female ovulate just by barking at her.
cheetahs bark.
Apparently so.
I thought they roar.
Well,
They're like roar.
unless they want to make a female ovulate.
Oh, that's true.
And then they bark.
Well, we could try that at the next Water to Wine party.
All right.
And could definitely try. I think you might get arrested at a Lana Del Rey concert. But,
or I may have a kid.
or you might get bitches ovulating. Speed dating. Yes, let's go to speed dating and test the barking.
Well, whatever female is into me barking at them.
Email us at saltygoodnesspodcast@gmail.com.
And
if that bark, I made you ovulate.
I'm Brennan Ray, and I bark.
He barks for you.
And you know how last week I had a fact tailored to you?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have another one tailored to you.
I don't know if I didn't like how that last one preceded me, so let's see how this one goes.
A sophomaniac is a person who's under the delusion that they're extremely intelligent.
I feel like you're referencing back to my old podcast right now. What was this word?
A sophomaniac? SOPHOMANIAC. Sophomaniac.
Sophomaniac. I am pretty damn delusional.
Yeah.
I am pretty damn smart.
Delusionally smart.
Yeah, as long as those
But
Twitter
that's the
numbers
thing,
keep going up.
If you're delusional, you don't really know you're delusional.
You know, I do read a lot of books.
Cat in the Hat does not count.
I was thinking more along Nietzsche, but okay.
Yeah, and you can't just look at the words.
Yeah, I gotta realize what they mean. That's why I have a thesaurus and Google. And I think we need one more fact, just to the fact that I don't really like how that ended.
Let me go back. Here's
Brennan using something that we don't commonly use. It's called paper, and it actually has markings on it. It's called writing. Even though I just copy and pasted, basically. Could have done it on a cell phone, but
I wrote it down.
He likes to be prepared.
Yeah, I do. Do you know who Clint Eastwood is?
I do know who Clint Eastwood is. He's that guy that says, "Get the fuck off my porch."
Yeah, he does a lot of westerns.
A lot of westerns. He also does a lot of more controversial political movies. He's got a new one coming out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The something to Paris, Time to Paris. It's based on a real life story about some bombing or a preventive bombing that the U.S. was a few off-time soldiers were able to prevent.
Are you gonna go watch it?
I might actually. It looks pretty
Okay.
interesting.
Then we could do a movie review or something.
Yeah.
Come time. So here's the fact.
About Clint Eastwood.
About-
Going back to that.
Yep, about Clint Eastwood. Despite spending half of his career in the saddle, Clint Eastwood is actually allergic to horses.
Get the fuck out of town.
Yeah, can you believe that?
You allergic to horses?
Yeah, how badass is that? To do all those movies on a horse while you're allergic.
That's like being Christian Bale and being allergic to leather.
Yeah.
I mean, that is,
a
or
little less badass, but I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
he was fucking Batman, you know? And if you take that, what I just said, into context and look at it on a page, it is the funniest dialogue I've seen. I literally looked at it as I said it. He was fucking Batman. Imagining Christian Bale actually fucking a latex suit of a guy who was actually Batman. That's hilarious.
I like it. Do it harder.
Man. Oh.
So, that concludes your random fact of the day with Bren Ray.
Oh, man. I don't have any random facts.
Well, do you want to go right into Trumpster Fire?
Sure. Let's get more random facts. This time with Trumpster Fire.
Do you have anything to throw into Trumpster Fire before I give you my random facts?
We in the time. I do have something to add. Trumpster Fire. We recently were able to. Well, I was able to sit down on a select Tuesday evening last week and listen to the wonderful State of the Union, which had the most ratings in all of history of the highest State of the Union.
Is that just for Donald Trump?
It's huge. I swear, everything out of this guy's mouth.
Huge. It was
It
huge.
was huge. This guy is a cancerous fuck, dude. I'm not telling anyone to go out and do it, but if someone wants to shoot this dude already,
We don't.
or cyanide him in one of his cheeseburgers before he goes to sleep at night while ejaculating Fox and Friends.
Disclaimer: we don't recommend anybody do that. We are not domestic terrorists, and we support the government as much.
Then again, TSA
as
thinks I am, so...
we can. We do have opinions on how shitty the president is.
How he should conduct
We
regular
do
business.
wish no ill will upon anybody, especially somebody who has Secret Service and FBI and a bunch of other people in his pocket.
Maybe I should edit that part out.
No, let's just
No?
let's
All
just
right.
keep going.
Well, I mean,
So-
going back to the State of the Union address, I mean, if he stays on message on key, he's pretty tolerable
Yeah.
to an extent. And then he manages to throw a few quips in there.
Here- The only thing that I have to add about the State of the Union address is that this dude must have practiced hard about clapping into his own microphone.
Oh, I was gonna get to that. Yeah, like when I was listening to the live feed, because I was actually on the road when I was listening to the State of the Union, and I could hear this abundant clap. Like I was thinking that someone
It's all him.
was near the camera and had a microphone near the camera.
He's got
but
a solid
no,
clap.
it was actually Donald deciding to clap for himself or giving the
I mean,
audience.
it's not a light clap.
No, it's not. It was. You should have seen me in Thailand with Jared, and we had some good times with the little boys and Russians.
It's a very overbearing clap. Very
Who knew
overbearing.
such tiny hands could make such an epic sound?
Right?
I could
thought
see
that
the
the whole
Cheeto
time I was
dust
watching
just
it.
flickering off like it was someone getting ready to throw, like shoot a pool cue with all the dust on their hands. You know what I mean? It's just Cheeto dust.
Like he put on he did like the gymnastics, how they put the chalk on before they swing.
Yeah. I mean, it was all orange and
it was Cheeto dust.
It was Cheeto dust.
He rubbed his hands inside of a Cheeto bag. That's his secret.
Yeah.
And then when he gets off stage, he licks them.
Oh, you like that, Stormy? Oh, lick that Cheeto hand.
Because God knows Melania's not doing it.
Oh, no. Melania's riding separate. She's riding solo.
She's riding solo.
Melania seems like such a good person.
Yeah.
I mean,
How did that happen?
That's like a gold digger thing. And she just got too far into the relationship, and she's like...
She was so pissed when he won.
Oh, yeah. You could just see, like, her entire New York lifestyle just disappear in a heart. I mean, no one really expected this turd to win.
So, in conclusion to Trumpster Fire, I do have a couple facts.
I do have one more things to say about the State of the Union. Like I was saying before, he was really on point with the message, and then he threw some quips in there that just made me hate him all over again. He was... when we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance during a football game. And he managed to throw his, like, little shittiness of a human being just keeping in there. And he managed to do that for something else we're going to talk about shortly. But please tell me more about the facts about Donald.
Okay. Well, one of the facts was, since, this was his first year conclusion, according to the Washington Post, Trump made 2,140 false or misleading claims during his first year in office.
Of those, there has to be some obstruction of justice. There has to be something.
Yeah. Oh, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
You know that, but he gets away with fucking murder.
Until it's Mueller
Like
time.
he said in one of his stump speeches, I could shoot somebody in the street and I'd still become president.
Grab him by the pussy.
We don't condone that. My second fact.
Oh, no, we do condone that, grabbing women
Trump.
by the pussy.
Trump.
That's true. Okay. Not a bowling ball.
The second fact, which is kind of interesting, President Donald Trump, he asked the Guggenheim Museum to lend him a Van Gogh for the White House. They declined, but the counteroffer was a solid gold toilet, which I'm not sure if he accepted it or not, but knowing Trump, he probably accepted it and is shitting on gold toilet.
Oh, Donald.
Oh, Donald.
It was a Van Gogh.
He wanted a Van Gogh. The toilet wasn't a Van Gogh.
No indoor plumbing during Van Gogh's time.
He's like,
Maybe some
if I
indoor
can't
plumbing.
buy a Van Gogh, then when I have to go, at least it's gold.
Yeah. Like, that's saying something that even the Guggenheim would go, we don't trust you. You're in the White House. We still don't trust you.
Nope. Sorry.
Probably, if you were trying to hang that, you'd get your Cheeto dust all over the frame, and we just don't want that.
Yep. No.
Okay. More facts about Mr. Donald?
Nope, I just got two.
Okay. Did you know, if you are new to the Donald Trump education, he used to go on another show, much like ours, called Howard Stern, and talk about having sex with his firstborn daughter.
Oh, wow.
Don't believe me? We'll find the audio clips up on Twitter later.
Wow, I mean, I believe you, but I'm disgusted.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You're
So,
talking about,
Ivanka.
I mean, she's hot,
She's still a Trump.
but she's hot.
Still a Trump.
Yes or no?
Morality-wise? No. I won't do it.
If you don't know first or last name, yes or no?
I think she's too much plastic for me. I could tell that she was part of the New York art scene.
I say yes.
Of course you would. You're a single male.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, if I'm going to put everything on the line, it's going to be for like...
And what's that email address again? Like